Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo. And my God, that win last episode has put us on an incredible run that has seen us up to 12th place. We've climbed like 4 or 5 places, I think 4 places, since we last met. We've picked up wins, we've had some comebacks, we've had a saved penalty for the first time in the series. It's been an incredible run. Today though, we take on Bayern at home. This is a real David versus Goliath affair here. Bayern, I think they've won 11 out of 12 titles in the Bundesliga. They're second at the moment though. I think Hertha are top, so they might lose this one. But Bayern, the best team in Germany. We are easily the lowest ranked team in this top division. David versus Goliath. Can we do the impossible? Taking you back to last episode, we had 2 matches. First of all, we lost 3-1 to Schalke. We took a lead in the first half, but just capitulated in the second half with some bad defending. But then we defeated Mönchengladbach 2-1, our first win on camera, and really big win as well. And like I said, it set us off on an incredible run. So there's 6 league matches to go through. We also had a warm weather training camp during the international break. So we went to Spain and we had a couple of friendlies out there against Granada and Almeria, which we both won as well. So let's go through the league matches first of all. And well, we started off by FMing Leipzig, one of the top teams in the division. And we didn't look like getting much from this game. Like, we didn't create a lot. We had like 1 or 2 little chances. Leipzig had shots, but again, didn't create a great deal. But we scored in the 94th minute. Mark Brasnic with the only goal, very, very late on one of the last kicks of the game. And it was a solid defensive effort, but we really didn't create a great deal going forward. But got a late goal and a massive, massive win away against Leipzig. Huge result. And then we won by the same scoreline at home against Freiburg, who aren't doing too well, I don't think. I think they're either just above us or just below us. And again, we didn't look like getting anything from this game. We had, possession was about the same, but very few shots. 4 shots at goal in total, not great. And we got a 1-0 win. Brasnic once again, but this time it was from the spot. We won a penalty with the aid of the VAR review. And Brasnic scored in the 74th minute from the spot to give us that 1-0 lead and give us the win once again. And then we won, what's this, our 4th match in a row? Away against Eintracht Frankfurt, bottom of the table, not doing very well at all. I think they have just 10 points. And we beat them 2-1 away from home. We were easily the better team here, though. It's not often we are actually on top in a game, but this one, we just completely outplayed them. We had double their shots. We had most of the possession. We went behind, though. Jack Harrison scored. Gave Frankfurt the lead on 41 minutes, so we were in a half-time down. But we bounced back in the second half, though. Sergio scored about 30 seconds into the second half to equalise. And then he gave us a lead. 68 minutes, he scored his second goal to give us a 2-1 lead. 80th minute, Frankfurt won a penalty. The referee gave the penalty and then consulted the VAR thing in his ear. It didn't go over the screen, he just consulted the other referee. The decision stood, they had the penalty, and Mercury saved it. This is the 7th season, we're past halfway, so we're talking 6.5 seasons. And we've just had our first saved penalty. We've never saved a penalty up until this point. But that denied Frankfurt the equaliser and we won 2-1. So another fantastic performance and a deserved win, definitely. But then we were brought back down to earth as we were humbled 3-1 by Hertha. I mean, 3-1 doesn't look too bad, but we were not in this game in the slightest. I'm amazed we actually got a goal, which was a goal from Osterman, yet we didn't have a shot on target, which confused me. I think he might have just sort of bounced off him. I don't know if he actually knew anything about it, but apparently we didn't have a shot on target. Hertha were just like brilliant in the first half. They went 1-0 up pretty early on Samardzic scoring in just the 8th minute. And then Umaro and Barlow scored 25th minute to double their lead. And it was looking good for us. We hadn't had a single shot goal at this point. Hertha were just absolutely dominating us. 64th minute, it was 3-0 to Hertha, and it was at Martin Odegaard with a 30-yard free kick at cracking finish, and gave us a lot of work to do. 3-0 down with about 25 minutes left. Almost immediately, though, we did pull a goal back, and it was Osterman from the set piece on 65 minutes. I don't think he knew anything about it. I think it was like a deflection. It just got a lucky bounce off him into the goal. because apparently it wasn't a shot on target. And we pulled a goal back to 3-1, but didn't manage to get anything beyond that. Brasnitz went off with an injury on 82 minutes, which I think he's still out from. I think it was a twisted ankle, and I think he's ended up missing about a month. I don't know how close he is to a return, but I'm almost certain he's not available today. So that did put us down to 10 men for a while, because we'd already made 3 changes by that point. So we were down to 10 men. Gave away a penalty on 85 minutes, but for the second match in a row, the penalty was saved by Marcury. Dardy took it, and Marcury saved it. You wait 6.5 seasons for a penalty to be saved, and 2 come along at once. It's the London bus thing, isn't it? But we lost 3-1. Our little run came to an end. I was expecting it, to be honest. Hertha are league leaders. But then we bounced back with a good win, an impressive win over Werder Bremen. 3 goals in the first half, and then after that we just sort of took it easy and didn't really create much in the second half, but we just played a very sort of safe game, I think. 2 set-piece goals here, and then 1 in between from Prestoffer. So Toons got the first goal from a corner just 4 minutes in, less than 4 minutes in, so a very good start. Prestoffer scored his first goal of the season just before the half-hour mark. As I said, got a lot of midfield options, so Prestoffer been sort of left out in the cold for a little while, but he's come back in and been in really good form, so he's going to stay in probably to the end of the season. I think we pretty much have our first 11 for the whole season now. This is who's going to play pretty much for the rest of the season now. So that was 2-0, and then the third goal came on 41 minutes, and it was another set piece, and it was our other centre half, Stephen Osterman, scoring to make it 3-0. Yeah, and then, like I said, the second half, we just went about our business and played sort of very safe. Just a few more shots than Werder Bremen, a lot more possession. It was a good performance. And then one more league match to show you, and it was a 2-2 draw away against Hanover, in which we came back from 2-0 down to save a point. A rare draw. We haven't had a draw for a long time. Not since the Mainz game before the winter break, I think. And like I said, yeah, we came from 2-0 down. We were 1-0 down before half-time, and it was Felipe Suarez scoring just before the half hour to give Hanover the 1-0 lead. It went a bit quiet for a while, and then we had 3 goals in the space of about 4 minutes. As Hanover got their second, Philip Ox scoring, who I think scored in the reverse fixture, I recognise the name. 75 minutes to make it 2-0 to Hanover. We went attacking after that and almost immediately got a goal back. Max Fuchs on 78 minutes, ending a goal drought, getting just his second goal of the season. And then almost immediately we got the equaliser. Sergio on the 79th minute, just a minute later, equalising. So good comeback, very quick, didn't take too long. And as soon as we got that, we went straight back to balanced and fought out a draw. Good result. We're in 12th. We're looking really, really good, and we're past the 30-point mark. So I'm hoping that's going to be enough to keep us up. So we are 10 points clear of the relegation zone, and that's really, really good. That's terrific, and I'm hoping that's going to be enough. We'll kick on. We'll try and get some more points. If we can get to 40, that would be terrific. 40 points would be a brilliant target to get. 32 is good. That's kept people up in probably about half of the seasons we've been through so far. So yeah, I think we've done enough, and now it's just seeing how many points we can finish and how high we can finish, because the higher we finish, the more money we get. At the moment, I think we're probably looking at about 40 million. But let's jump into the match then. Bayern Munich. Brasnitz, not far from a return. 1 day. Twisted ankle 1 day, so he should be back for our next game. But I think we've got a little international break. Yes, we do. So we face Köln next in about 2 weeks. So he'll definitely be back for that. Got a fair few players that are close to a suspension. Osterman and Toons both on yellows. Demel also close to a suspension. And George Cooper as well. So 3 of our defenders and 1 midfielder. I should probably think about taking out one of Osterman or Toons. I don't want them both to be suspended. So I think today we're going to go with... where's Riccioli? I think Riccioli's injured. Yeah, Riccioli's injured. Twisted ankle, he's out for a couple of weeks. So we're going to go with Sally Karabalu today. And I'm going to go Selkos over Kolat as well. Kolat's a little bit iffy in form. It's the first time we're facing Bayern on camera. We have had a couple of cup games against him in the past few seasons. But let's have a look at their team then. Now, they've been very, very busy. They've got the Dutch partnership of De Ligt and De Jong at centre-back. Is De Jong a centre-back? I thought he was like a midfielder. So he's not playing in his preferred position. We could take advantage of that maybe. Paslak's right back as well, still there. Tolisso still at Bayern. Kingsley Coman still there. On the bench, Timo Werner's there. Mats Hummel's still at Bayern, 36 years old. I'm going to wish them luck and say try and pull off an upset. I mean, we're in really good form, so we could pull off a miracle here. I mean, David beat Goliath, didn't he? But we don't have any rocks on us. And I don't know if that story is true or not as well. First highlight, 5.5 minutes in, and it's a Corentin Tolisso on the ball. Here's Aouar. And Frenzel could go for goal here. He's got a good sighted goal, but wasn't quite on target. And first warning shot goes to Bayern. We're going to struggle to get shots this game. Like, that's just clear. We've had a couple, though. Last game, we faced them in the reverse fixture. We had one shot at goal, and that was it for the whole game. So, hopefully we'll do better than that. But we're looking good. We have a highlight here, 21st minute, and actually us in possession. And a poor header away by Paslak. And Sergio goes for goal and doesn't quite get it on target. But bit of a bad clearance there by Paslak. Poor clearance. And we actually have more shots than Bayern. 32 minutes, Paslak with a throw-in. Tolisso to Frenzel. Not really closing him down there. And again goes for goal. But again, not on target. Bayern, like I said, a couple of warning shots. But they haven't looked great so far. Probably the reason they're not top of the table. Salkos with a bit of an injury. That's a concern. He's not played too well either. I mean, we haven't created too much. And now Fuchs has also got a knock. That's all we need. Goodness me. But we've kept it goalless for half the match. That's good. I mean, a goalless draw is not going to be fun, but we'll see what happens. So we've got Selkos and Fuchs on knocks. I'm going to take off Fuchs. We're going to bring on Andy Zeffi. We'll make him actually, we'll swap him around. We'll make him the pressing forward. We'll make Sergio the advanced forward. We'll keep Selkos out there for now. And hopefully it'll be okay, but I think we will have to make the change eventually. It's just a matter of when, not if. But we're looking good so far. We've kept him quiet, and we've had a couple of efforts ourselves. We're looking okay. Alaba with a throw-in right by the corner flag. It's a header away by Presthofer. And as far as Frenzel, though, finds Paslak. Paslak goes for goal. Again, wasn't far off, but I haven't seen Bayern hit the target yet. They've had one shot, like a few shots on target, but we haven't seen them. They really haven't been doing well this game. We're past the hour. I'm now gonna take off Filipos Selkos, bring on Max Kohler, and we could try and get something from this because Bayern are not doing well. The defending's pretty solid, but they've barely created anything. We've got 15 minutes, and we're getting close to a big point here, a massive point against Bayern. I mean, we could sneak a win. This happened against Leipzig. That we didn't look like scoring really, but we got a late goal. Koeman's on the ball here and goes for goal, and that's a good save by Markiri. I mean, I was 82 minutes and it's another corner. And Markiri with a good clearance. But Rafinha now. And it's a back heel for Aouar. And Frenkie de Jong, he's a bit far forward now. He might have moved up the pitch. I don't know. Correa. Demelt with a big sliding tackle. Yeah, Frenkie de Jong has moved up to midfield and Hummels is on. But we are close to a huge win here. Let's make our last change. And it's going to be Sergio coming off. Let's get an extra man in midfield. It's going to be Julius Franke. But we're into injury time against Bayern and it's 0-0. That's a really, really good result. And there's still time. I mean, Leipzig, we scored in the 94th minute. There's time for a winner. I'm going attacking. I'm going to try and go for this. If we're going to win against Bayern, that would be absolutely huge. And, like, I don't know what's happened to our team. That our form has just been so good. Like, I don't know why that is. I'm not complaining, but I just don't know why it's taken this long to get stuff. Oh, Kuhn! Oh, no, it's in. We were so close. And Nicholas Kuhn, oh, that's annoying. I mean, he hit the post and then the keeper was off his line. We'll see this again. That's disappointing. We went so long. We almost got there, but it was at Fofana. And then Kuhn with a shot hit the post. Markuri committed and then he couldn't get back. And none of the players managed to clear it in time. That's a shame. I mean, there's still about 90 seconds left, so let's just go for it. What have we got to lose? And there it is, the final whistle. We were doing so well, and in the end, 91st minute, Nicholas Kuhn scored. But I can't be disappointed with that. We were terrific, and we had some shots. Bayern weren't very good. It was a pleasing performance, yeah. Bayern did have 3 clear-cut chances. They had a lot of shots that didn't hit the target. We didn't create too much, but we had some efforts. We gave a good account of ourselves and we defended pretty competently. So I can't be disappointed with that. I thought we were really good. Possession was equal. We had some shots. We completed more passes than them. So, and we won more tackles and we won more headers. So we could have got something on another day. I can't be annoyed with that. That's a terrific result. Who got booked? demelt, so he will be suspended for the next game. Selko's going to be out for about a week, but thankfully we're in an international break at the moment, so he's not going to miss any games. Max Fuchs, only a few days as well, so nothing too alarming there. But I thought we were brilliant in that game. We stay in 12th place as well, so other results have gone our way. 4 points behind 1860. So what we're going to do next time, we're going to have our first of 2 doubles to end the season. I like to try and play as many games as I can, especially towards the end of the season. But it looks like we're going to be safe. We're going to take on Hamburg and Stuttgart next time. So Köln, Dortmund and Hamburg off screen. And then after that, the last video of the season, we'll take on Wolfsburg and 1860. And we'll see how high we finish. Because at the moment, we're looking great. I think we're going to stay up. Let's just see how we finish, because we're looking good. But that is going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. Follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time for a double. Stuttgart and Bayern, I think I said. Yeah. And we'll see what happens. We're playing so well at the moment. I couldn't be happier. But yeah, I will leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.